Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And he gets this back out to the 30-yard. Field position. That's where the offense will get this one going.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay, break.
On the ground, here's Quinshon Judkins. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
To throw is Sanders. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 14 on that hookup. It's a Browns first down. Receiver in motion, headed left. Fake to Judkins. Now Sanders to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Royer. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
On the ground, Judkins. Yeah. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
16 yards.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Now, another 1st and 10. Now, the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender rallying his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Schmidt's kick is good. And the Browns are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
At their own 29-yard line.
First snap, and Murray goes to the air. He's got his man, Jefferson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now a second down throw for Murray. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Working out of the gun, Murray. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. On fourth down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hekker, on to punt. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
They'll run with Mason. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
First and 10. Back to throw is Murray. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second down and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Let's see what they do on third and 4. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
A gain of 13.
Well, really nice nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Third down and 3. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Murray. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10. Now Murray. There's Jefferson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second and 4. Out of the gun, it's a give to Mason. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10. A run once more with Mason. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Ronnie Hickman on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And now it's going to be third down. Murray looking to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On is Hecker now. The terrific punter sends it away. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
16-yard line.
Now Shedeur on first down, flush to his right. He runs with it, and he could have thrown it away. Instead, he does get positive yardage out of it. That's a pickup of about 3.
Brings up second and
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now Shedeur. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Sanders will throw it. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be fourth down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
31-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They run it once more with Jones. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
And the Vikings.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, Murray. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. Going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Judkins trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Again, it'll be Judkins, and this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
And these goal goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. He pulls it in around the 5.
Sanders pass complete to Casey.
That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Now, following the touchdown, Schmidt back out there to kick this one away. Price now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Murray darts it out to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down to 37. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's Murray. A throw on the run is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Murray. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Quick throw on the RPO to Boston. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 14. And the Browns 1st down.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Looking for Jerry Jeudy that time.
2nd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before third down.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they make. And, of course, being a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL is just avoiding the bad plays. Understand, the fight's over. Make a good decision. Live to play another down.
Now Sanders on third and long. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1 yard line. What a kick. Murray from his own end zone. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Murray now on second down. He's got his man, Jefferson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9 yards. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Good start this drive so far. Another 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
On second down, here's Murray. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hockenson. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down. The punt team out there for the 2nd time, and that kicks away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Open man downfield is Bannon, the tight end. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. It makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On fourth down, Todd Monken going to send out the field goal unit. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Schmidt's kick is good.
Makes the score.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Murray. And that's a good positive run. Give him 6 on that first down scramble.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 4. A give now, it's Jones on the zone read. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. A fake to Jones. Now Murray to throw. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
28-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Jones. They had that play dialed up defensively. Stopped them in the backfield. Loss of the yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
This pass, right side. Going to be caught by Addison. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 6.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Riker down on for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Vikings move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. The kickoff team is out on the field. And And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Cleveland.
Fake to Judkins. Now Sanders to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Intended for Harold Fannin. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Once again, he's got Boston. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
A gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
He's trying to push his way forward, but there's nowhere to go. It's got him right at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, how good was that? Out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the 2. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Loose past the 35. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 59 on the play. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, Murray. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Jones. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
2nd and 9.
This will be 2nd and 9. Murray. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. They go play action now with Sanders. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
6 yards.
Jalen Redmond getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. As he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Price now to return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go play action now. Murray. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Second down, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Back to throw is Murray. The pressure is going to cave in on him. He will go down.
A loss of 7.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They'll run it with Judkins. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That is over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made a play.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
At the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 60.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4. It's a designed run for Murray.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground. They plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. All right, so you get the 3, and of course that helps, but the rule of thumb really is, Mike, you don't want to make a one-possession game a one-possession game, so there's an argument to be made there. Be a little bit more aggressive on 3rd and 4th down. Try to come away with 6 and try to stretch this lead.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Browns.
Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Price now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the give, it's Jones. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Murray. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Looked like he bounced up okay after that hit. He does deliver the first down.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
straight ahead with Mason. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Browns' 40-yard line.
Again, it's Mason trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here is Claiborne, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. And it comes to 4th and 2. Scott, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on fourth down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Here's first down.
Let's go now. 60.
They'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On second down, Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. From the gun, it's Shador. And that one taken in with one hand. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
Well, sometimes after a quarterback throws a pick, Mike, they can come out the next drive a little more hesitant. But what does this guy do? He goes right back at him, gives his guy a chance, and this time it pays off because it's his guy making the big play.
They're going on fourth down. Sanders. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Turnover on downs.
First down throw for Murray. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
At the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw again is Murray. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 more yards.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. Running is Jones. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
Now second and 6.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one, he's got to have. This kick is good. So a win here for the Vikings. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers